If you haven't had an opportunity to watch the latest episode of Arrow, stop listening now. I made the spoilers. Here we go. First off, I just want to say this, man. The Ray Palmer technologies, that was pretty dope. Not gonna lie about that. I didn't know they were gonna do it in like this Iron Man-ish way, but I thought they presented it in a very, very cool way, because it's kind of like, you know, Tony Stark is the one that has that technology. We've seen that one from Marvel first, but you know, I guess you could say, since they're both billionaires, okay, and since they're both tech guys, there should be some similarities, and I love how they did that tonight. Now, he wasn't like, you know, grabbing the Atom suit, the A.T.O.M exosuit, and moving it around and stuff like that. You know, are trying to transfer any of the data from like one side of the screen to the next. He was actually just looking at it, and then the camera transition actually showed him in the suit, and I thought that was really, really genius, man. Just to kind of like a little bit of foreshadowing to the future of the episode and the potential that Ray Palmer has on Arrow. I thought that was absolutely genius. I really love that. I love the colors. You can see the blue, you can see the red, and then you know, utilizing the Palmer Technologies logo, you can see it spinning around. They were doing that the whole entire time tonight, you know, with Felicity and then Ray Palmer during the press conference when he's talking about bringing in a brand new era. Queen Consolidated has to turn into something better in order to save the city, has to turn into something different, and then therefore the, you know, the birth of Palmer Technologies. I thought that was genius. Ray Palmer sitting up there with his finger in the air circling it, you know, and then after that Felicity's doing the exact same thing later on, and she's fascinated by the logo. I thought that was really, really cool. I thought that was really original. I think it was something different that I haven't seen from any television show as far as a comic book related television show. Nothing like that on Smallville, nothing like that on Gotham, The Flash, nothing like that on Arrow until now. What else? Nothing like that on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just to name it, I guess I'm kind of saying that was a really, really good job, man. I think tonight was the first time that I actually got to see and believe that Ray Palmer, you know, Brandon Routh, was actually Ray Palmer instead of being Clark Kent and Superman. Now, don't get me wrong, when he had his shirt off and then Felicity started to blush, I was like, yo, that's Clark Kent, B. Put that down. And then all of a sudden, he, again, you know, once he was inside of the press conference, once he was inside of the important dinner with the clients, that's when you saw Ray Palmer, man. And I think that it's going to get easier and easier for us to believe it. And then once the suit is donned, because let's just face it, we don't want to have another Smallville situation where we're waiting 10 years to see someone to get into the suit. We finally get to see him in the suit, okay? And not little prototype suits. No, we actually get to see them in the suit. I think that's another thing I want to talk about real quick. That's a good, segue. What the Flash is doing, what Arrow is doing with this crossover Arrow, this crossover situation, we don't have to wait until season 6, season 7, season 8, season 9, season 10. No. We get the Flash season 1 and the Arrow season 3 crossing over. So you have, once again, a junior superhero inside of its junior year, and you have a freshman superhero inside of its freshman year crossing over into their worlds, okay? And it's pretty fascinating because the freshman Flash is going to be unstable, wild, willing to risk a lot. The junior Arrow is going to be more willing to save the Flash. He's not going to put him down unless there is no other option, okay? Because he's already dealt with death. He's already dealt with loss. He's already dealt with making mistakes, okay? This Flash has done a couple of times where I think he didn't save that one black dude in the theater, and then I think there was like one other person, but other than that, there hasn't been anybody close to him beside his mother, you know what I'm saying? But he was a kid then, he didn't have his power, so that really necessarily doesn't really count, okay? But with this one, he's going to be really risky, you know. Arrow's going to be really grounded, like, yo, listen, kid, you need to stop, you know, think about what you're doing. I don't care if you're either A, possessed by something, B, if you think I did something wrong to you, or C, you're just out of your damn mind. Listen, I'm going to save you no matter what, and then we'll talk about this, but you don't need to fight me. But, you know, with the Flash, you know, Barry Allen, especially if it has to do with Iris, I think that he's going to be more willing to kill, to destroy, to run fast and punch, you know, Oliver Queen in the damn face, okay? I don't know how they're going to work it out. I mean, is Arsenal going to be in there with him? Is Black Canary going to finally appear? You know, is Speedy going to finally jump up there? I don't know what we're going to do, man. I have no clue. But I would love to see Diggle on that episode. I would love to see pretty much the whole game, Felicity included, on all those episodes, those flashover episodes. And I said flashover, crossover episodes. It is going to be a flashover, isn't it? Yeah, because it's coming in the flash, right? But real quick, we're going to segue and transition to another topic real quick, and that's going to be the whole situation, man, with the situation with the DJ. What is up with the DJ? I just want to ask that question with Thea and the DJ. Who is this DJ? Why is he putting his tongue down Thea's mouth so quick? She doesn't even know the dude, but she open mouth kissed the dude. Probably caught AIDS. Let me know what you think about that. I thought that was really, really weird. Let's talk about Carrie Cutter. Carrie Cutter, I think, was one of the most fascinating characters that I've seen on a comic book TV show. Now check this out. This is what I was thinking. The last time that we seen something like this, it was a alien that came from around the world, looking for a Kryptonian, like a lover that could satisfy and that could keep up with this alien being, and she was looking for Clark Kent, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go ahead and Google that. And it should come up. But if you are a Smallville fan, you understand what that is. I thought that this episode did a really good job. I think that as far as, you know, which show did better, I think they both did great. And I think that that's important, you know, because I was worried. I was like, man, if Arrow's going to try this whole Valentine's Day love thing, is it going to be a Thanksgiving episode? What the hell is this? I think they did a great job. It was about a fan being obsessed, and we've seen that before on Smallville, but they did it in a way that was kind of different. And also, I want to point this out. There is a season 1 nod to Arrow by the way of I believe a damaged picture from the episode Damaged, that's on the wall of Arrow, which is like the wall of weird inside of tonight's episode. And the episode I'm talking about is obviously Draw Back Your Bow. And inside of her stalker, you know, tribute to Oliver Queen Arrow, she has a picture of the sketch from season 1, okay? So, you know, I thought that was really, really cool, man. They're doing the Wall of Weird. They're doing things that we've seen before, just kind of paying tribute to things that have come before. And I just really loved it, man. I really loved tonight's episode. I thought they did a good job. There is a couple of things, man, that I'll talk about with Arsenal, but that's going to be in a later episode on my other channel, and I'll go into Arrow and kind of make fun of them a little bit because they just got to stop with some stuff. But overall, man, fantastic episode. I really loved everything about it. And now, towards the end, before I end this, it always comes back to haunt you. I'm thinking that was probably going to be Captain Boomerang. It looked like Captain Boomerang. There was a boomerang involved. I thought that Will Smith was going to be this guy, but apparently the TV universe did not get that memo. Or maybe they just haven't finished out the deal yet. But I guess this Boomerang guy is here to stay. I don't know when he's going to show up because we still have the crossover episode to do. We still have the fall finale. Maybe he's going to come in there then. Now, I don't know his angle either. Like, why is he there? Why is he upset? Who did something to this guy? We'll have to just tune in to find out, man. Thanks again for listening, guys. I'm out of here. That was probably about the most I've talked about, you know, in regards to Arrow in a very, very long time. Last thing, and I know I said I was going to leave, but last thing. Once again, the Atom suit from Ray Palmer and the Palmer Technologies. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Cannot wait. Right here, guys.